Hey y'all, so today I have swatches and comparisons for the Essie Expressie Ahead of the Gamer collection. I picked up 5 out of the 10 polishes from this collection. I think there were 2 more purples, another blue, a light kind of melon color, and there was one more, I can't remember. These are the ones that stood out the most to me, so this is what I picked up. Although I probably could have done without the nude, but I'm just a sucker for nude polish. I think that's all I have to say, so let's get into the swatches. First up, we have Ahead of the Gamer, which is described as an electric coral red, and this polish is just so pretty. I did want to show again the brush for this line from Essie. It's that kind of slanted brush that actually makes the application pretty easy. And here's this first coat. This is definitely one that you could get away with one coat for. I did thin down this polish and I think one other one from this collection because it was just a little thick for my personal taste. Just cleaning up a little mess here. And here's this second coat, which does bring it completely opaque for me. Like I said, I think you could definitely get away with one coat of this one, just kind of depending on how you apply polish. So here is Ahead of the Gamer, 2 coats plus top coat. For this first comparison, I have KL Polish Magic City, which is pretty close to a dupe. I think that Magic City is a little more red than Ahead of the Gamer, but KL Polish doesn't make polish anymore. So if you missed out or if you really like this color, Ahead of the Gamer would be a good one for you to pick up. For this second set of comparisons, I have Virago Varnish or Virago Varnish Monstrous, which they don't make polish anymore either. And I also have OPI She's a Bad Muffaletta from their New Orleans collection. Monstrous is a lighter, more pink polish, and She's a Bad Muffaletta I think is also a little more pink than Ahead of the Gamer is. Next up we have Take Controller, which is described as a lime green with yellow undertones. Here's this first coat. This is a little sheer and a little streaky on the first coat. And here's the second coat of Take Controller, which does bring it completely opaque for me. So here is Take Controller, 2 coats plus top coat. For comparisons, I have OPI I'm So Swamped, which I think was also from the New Orleans collection, and China Glaze Feelin' Just Lime. Clearly neither one of these are dupes, they're both darker colors. I feel like Take Controller is almost like a Granny Smith apple green. Next up we have Virtual Velocity, which is described as a light shimmering lavender, and this does have, I think, silver shimmer in it. It could be lavender, but it looks silver to me. So here is this first coat. And I will say that this polish is very messy. Like if you get any on your cuticles that you have to remove or removing it in general, the shimmer that's in this, the glitters that are in this are going to get everywhere. You can Boy. I think Dream Boy is the closest thing that I have to the base of Virtual Velocity. And obviously the one from OPI is darker and a little more gray toned. Next up we have Leveled Up, which is described as a charcoal gray with blue undertones. I think this pulls very blue, almost a navy blue. So here is this first coat. This is another one that you could probably get away with in one coat. I think it actually looks pretty good here on my video. But I did go ahead and do two, which I know I did two for my swatch pictures. So here is Leveled Up 2 coats plus top coat. For comparisons, I should have pulled some navies and I didn't. If you want to see that, just let me know and I'll put up some comparisons on my Instagram story too. But I pulled OPI Live in the Gray and Glisten and Glow Topaz's Cabin, which both of them are much more gray than blue. And last but not least, we have Remote Friends, which is described as a dusty pink nude. And I probably most definitely did not need another nude polish, but they just get me every time. This actually covers really nicely in the first coat. I wouldn't say it's 100% opaque. I can see my nail line through it just a little bit. And this second coat does bring it completely opaque for me. So here is Remote Friends 2 coats plus top coat. For comparisons, I have OPI, I'll have a Gin and Tectonic, and Essie Suit and Tide. Neither one of these are dupes. I'll have a Gin and Tectonic is a little more orange, whereas Remote Friends is a little more pink, and Suit and Tide is darker and almost like chocolatey looking in comparison. Speaking of chocolatey looking, we have Kale Polish Aquarius, and then we have Zoya Joss. No dupes. I'm really surprised that I did not have like a dead-on dupe for this, and I might have just missed it in my collection. So again, if there's anything you want to see, let me know. So there are the polishes that I picked up from the Essie Expressie Ahead of the Gamer collection. Let me know what your favorite polish was, if you picked up anything, if you want to pick up anything from this collection. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one.